Do you keep replaying that one conversation from last week, wondering what if you said something wrong? Or lie in bed at night, overthinking the smallest of decisions? Well, you are not alone. And today, we will talk about why this happens and what can we do to stop it. My name is Debobam Sanyal, and I am a professional counselor based in India. And I help people with manage anxiety, emotional overwhelm, and build clarity in their inner mind. In this video, we will learn, or we are going to learn, how brain gets stuck in the loops, right? How overthinking affects our daily life, and we are going to learn a very simple three-step process that can help us interrupt it. But before that, let's understand what is overthinking. Now, overthinking is when your mind won't stop thinking, right? It's just spinning, thinking of the same thing over and over again. It feels like problem solving, but it is usually that leads to anxiety, confusion, exhaustion. Brain thinks it's helping you prepare to do something or protect, but instead of it, it creates actual fear, and it makes you think that things that hasn't ever happened yet, right? So it'll just make confusion. For example, let's say your manager didn't smile you at the morning, right, while you were entering the office, and you start thinking, did I do something wrong? Was my report not good enough? What if they don't trust me anymore, right? Now you are spiraling on your brain. Your body is feeling that tension. It's tense. Your chest feels tight, and the whole day feels off. You are just off the rail now. Yeah. Then where does this overthinking shows up in our daily life, right? It is isn't just a mental block or a mental habit. It impacts our daily life, and that's why we say it's a problem, because it's impacting your daily life, how you lead your life. If you are in work, for example, you might start double checking your emails, 5 times, delay your decisions, or second guess your skills during your job, right? If you are in a relationship, and you might obsess over someone's tone, or text messages, reread these text messages again and again. Am I missing something, right? Or assumes that, oh, someone upset with me, or maybe they did not like, or maybe she did not like my gift, maybe he did not like my gift, so on and so forth, right? uh, in case of your health, you'll be in constant mental loop that will lead to your very very poor sleep, headache, burnout. You'll not feel any energy at all. You'll feel exhausted. You'll feel not feel at all to go and have fun or do something which needs energy or enthusiasm, right? So it's in a way, it drains you down, right? And if all of these sounds familiar to you, remember, it's not because you're weak. It's because your brain is overwhelmed, and it's stuck in that survival mode. So, how do you interrupt it? Yes, we understand that this is what happening. This is what the problem is, right? So, what do we do to interrupt this overthinking in a simple way? So, let's see. So, we are going to learn something called write, name, and pause. This is part of a journaling activity that we do, and journaling is, by the way, a great activity to calm down your brain. But let's break it down first and see what can we do with write, name, and pause. So the first thing, whenever you are spiraling down, your thoughts are swirling, and all you need to do is grab a pen and a notepad and start writing. Give the brain some place to put down the thoughts or the chaos in your mind. Now I'll tell you why. I got this advice long back, even before I became a licensed counselor. I was preparing for one of the seminars that I was talking about in Chennai, and I never actually prepared anything on papers. I was just like, go with the flow. I'll go and talk about, because I've always been passionate about things to talk about that. So I never prepared any script or something like that to speak. Now, what happened? But I had to kind of be within the boundary, because I had a limited time of 45 minutes or 50 minutes to speak about that particular topic, and I had to create that boundaries for me, or maybe create some pointers that what needs to be talking to. Obviously, I had the visual aid of PowerPoint, so which I was going through to show them, okay, this is what I'm talking about. But still, I wanted to cover some points, and it was my not first, but it was my second or third talk that I was giving. In my life, right? Not on that day. So I didn't really know what to do, and I was like, okay, it went well previously. So somebody advised me that put down your thoughts, whatever you want to say. No need to put it on pointers or anything. Just write it down, because when you write, your brain syncs with you. It does not overspeed you and go here and there. It calms down. It comes in sync with your hand while you write, and it articulates what you want to say. So it calms down. It puts the cows on some paper, and that's exactly what's going to happen with you. So when you are spiraling down, you have so much of thoughts. When you start writing, write, uh, your brain will calm down, and it will be in sync with you, and it will have a place to put down that chaos that has been going on in your mind. Now, once you have done that, what will happen is you will label the feeling that was behind this thought. So it's on paper now. It's no longer it's a thought, but you have to label it. You have to talk about it. I'm not only worried about email. You'd say it, I'm scared of being judged. So it's now you were scared before. Now you're saying, okay, why am I scared? Because I am scared of being judged, right? So that is the fear that is causing all of this. So you have to write it. So moment you name it, it's open. It's out and open, right? The cat is out of the bag, and when the cat is out of the bag, you can actually see it for yourself, that okay, I why am I anxious, why am I overthinking, because I'm fearful of being judged, right? And that turns the volume down. Why I'm fearful of being judged? I'm good at my work, right? So what's the problem there? And so you start conversation within yourself. So the logical mind comes back. I'm not saying that's it works, in obviously not all those situations, right? But this can calm your mind, right? What will happen if that does not immediately help you think? You have to take a pause. You will take a pause. How? You'll slow your breath, right? Take 3 slow breaths, and in for hold it for 4 seconds. Remember 6, right? 4 and 6. Now you do it 3 times. What happens? Your brain is calming down, it's sinking even more with the presence. And the present is that you are just being fearful of being judged, right? And you know that's not in your control. You know that's something you cannot control. You can only control the actions that you have, right? The other thing that somebody else is doing, it's in their control, not in your control, right? So you acknowledge that thought, and you take a step back from it, and the signals it signals provide the signal of safety to your brain, which was in a mode of a survival. So now it gets the signal, and it starts stopping the spiraling action. It calms down, right? Try it. So write down, name it, and then take a pause. Now, uh, when overthinking needs deeper work. So sometimes overthinking is just more than a habit. Sometimes it's a habit, but sometimes it's more than that. It's a symptom of anxiety. So low self-worth or past emotional wounds, which keeps haunting us back. If your mind feels like it's never quiet, or you're mentally exhausted all the time, therapy can help. So, in therapy, what we do is we don't just give you tools or explore the why behind the patterns. Yes, that's one thing, but we also help build new mental habits, which are rooted in clarity and not in fear. So, you get to get all those tools within your which you can access during all these situations, and can fulfill or can have a better handling of that situation. So if you found this video helpful, kindly give this video a like and share it with someone who needs it. And if you are ready to explore your own overthinking patterns, I offer online counseling, and you can get the link in the description, or you can reach out to via email. You can comment. I can reach out to you. Right? You don't need to really stuck. If there is something stuck in your mind, there is a way out. Remember, and it starts with awareness. So congratulations for watching this video, and thank you so much for watching this. I'll see you in your next video. Thank you.